Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of March in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your Rose Oracle, where the card that has a message for you today is Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. So definitely there's some predestined things that are happening in your life. Very important for you to listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance. That's what the intelligence within shows. But there's a divine plan here, something that might unfold in divine timing. So maybe not at the time you want, but again, the divine timing is very important. But let's see what the tarot is telling you. In the center of your reading, you do have the Temperance. The Temperance is a card that shows you have all the ingredients to create the life you want. It is you just kind of have to mix them in a sense. But this is a card of going in the golden middle, indicating that you shouldn't go into exaggeration, you shouldn't rush things, you should take one step at a time. And if you take one step at a time, you're going to be able to achieve something amazing in your life. So patience is very, very important. This is also a card that can indicate healing. So maybe you've been healing something in terms of your life, something that's related to relationships. But also this is a card that showcases that the angels are with you and that angels are guiding you. That divine plan, what the Sophia card was telling about, is definitely shows up in the tarot as well. The first card of your reading is the Hermit. The Hermit, which is a card of going into an internal journey of self-discovery, of figuring out what is your plan, what is that you want, what makes you happy, what are your expectations from love, and what are your expectations from a certain relationship as well, or a certain person. So this is a card where you're kind of going away from the world, you're deep in your thoughts, you're meditating, you are kind of getting those downloads from the universe. Again, just keep being reminded for the divine plan. So very important. Some of you might be single for a while when the Hermit comes up, because this is kind of in the past as well. So this solitude might be significant in some of your life. But again, might be you're just rethinking what are your expectations. The next card of your reading is the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck. This is all the good things that you can get in life: luck, happiness, joy, celebration. It can be connected to discovering things, when you're kind of realizing things in your life that's going to help you to move forward. This is a beautiful card indicating that things are going to unfold positively for you. Like, great. The Sun is always a card that you want to see in a reading. The next card of your reading is the King of Cups. King of Cups, it's a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is a person who's very stable. As you can see, he's standing in the midst of the waves on a very stable ground. That's kind of an indication here that he is leading from his heart. His emotions are very important for him. He's full of love. And but all of those feelings are not taking him over. He's not controlled by them because he's using his mind as well. Because of that, he's a very, very balanced person. So and also very diplomatic. So I think diplomacy might be very important for some of you. It might be that you're connected to this father figure as well, because the King of Cups can be a father figure who's very loving, very caring, great person to see in a love reading, because he's full of love. And again, it can be also a kind of relationship that you are expecting or you are in. The next card, which is full of love. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, it is also a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This Knight is all about slow progress, planning, making sure that everything is to the detail, but he has hard time getting going. So this can be an indication of a slow process, a very slow moving process, especially when you kind of taking into consideration the temperance as well. So something has been evolving very slowly. This can be trying to find a relationship, this can be an existing relationship that's very slow. But this is the card that says slow and steady wins the race, because this card brings you long-term happiness, long-term stability, and can be a sign of a stable relationship, because this is also a very reliable, very loyal person. Now, obviously, we have two court cards here, a King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You also might have a relationship or some kind of a connection between two people that are represented by these traits, what these cards have. Your reading continues with the Four of Cups, which is a card of boredom and apathy. When you kind of, some of you might be bored, like, you know, if not a lot of things are happening in your love life, in your relationship, you might be literally bored from it. But this card also is a card that's kind of invites you to be more alert when it comes to opportunities. Because what you can see here is that this person is preoccupied by all the thoughts that they have, all the things that went wrong in their life. And because of that, they are not seeing the opportunities that present themselves, only once they passed. And then they kind of go into this negative spiral because of it. This can be also connected to being very dreamy, when you're focusing on what if my life would be like this, what if my relationships, my partner would be like this, as opposed to seeing the value what this person brings into your life, or whatever that thing that you might be bored or question brings you into your life. What's really interesting here with this Four of Cups, there might be an opportunity that you need to be alert, that you need to be aware of. Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but it is maybe what you need right now. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very excited to read the comments, how this reading is resonating with you, where are you tuning in from, and you can also put in some positive affirmations. For example, it can be that I'm open and alert for opportunities that present to me. You can put in that slow and steady wins the race, or my patience will be rewarded with something that I want. So you can kind of be creative as well that go along with it. The next card of your reading is the High Priestess. High Priestess is a card that also tells you that you need to listen to your instinct, your inner voice, your inner guidance, because that's going to help you to get the answers that you are looking for, especially with this Hermit energy. The High Priestess can be connected to secrets as well. So maybe if there's a secret, with the Sun energy will definitely come out, whatever that secret is, because the High Priestess is mute. But this is also a card of unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So it might be that you are either connected to a very attractive person, or you are a very attractive person, and you have a lot of people that are competing for you, or you are dealing with somebody that you have to compete for. The next card of your reading is the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is the card of lying, cheating, and stealing. So you need to be aware when this card shows up, that you are alert and you are really watching for signs. But I don't see really any signs for that. What's kind of maybe what we should focus on is the other meaning of the card, especially that you have the Sun here. because this card is all about that you need to find a new strategy, a new approach for something. The way you approach a relationship, the way you approach love, the way you approach dating. Because yes, he's stealing those swords because he doesn't want to continue to fight. He wants to sit down and have a more diplomatic approach, which if you kind of look at it with this card, we already talked about it, that he has great diplomatic skills. So I think diplomacy might be very important for you, especially if some kind of a secret comes out. Now at the bottom, at the last two cards, for the last spot, we have two cards. One of them is the Justice and the Three of Cups. So Justice is all about balance, harmony, and trying to find a balance in certain things in your life. Can be connected to a legal document, can be connected to a legal process, like a divorce or any kind of legal process that might be impacting your relationships. When the Justice comes up, it's practically justice is being served, so everybody is getting whatever they deserve. And you have here the Three of Cups, which is a great indication of happiness, celebration, and community. So I think you're gonna be happy with whatever this decision will be, or if there's a contract as well that you need to look at. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, which is all about leaving something behind, turning your back to something that was dear to you but no longer, and you're going in a new path, and you're following your instinct, you're following your inner voice and your passions. Obviously, you can kind of see here a theme of following your instinct and your inner wisdom, because you have the wisdom, intelligence within. You have the High Priestess, which is all about listening to your inner voice, and you also have here this moon theme again comes up of paying attention to your calling, paying attention to your passions and instinct. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.